Hello and welcome back. Today we're talking about the law of sines, which is a way to sort of solve triangles. Now, we've been working a lot with triangles lately, but we've been focused on solving right triangles, either with the special right triangles, or for any right triangle we can use the Pythagorean theorem. But today we're going to learn the law of sines, which can be used for any triangle. In any triangle, not just right triangles, there is a special relationship between the angles of the triangle and the lengths of the sides opposite those angles. I'll show you what I mean. Here's a triangle, and if we take the sine of A and divide it by the length of the side opposite the angle A, that equals the sine of B divided by the length of the side opposite B, which equals the sine of C divided by the length of the side opposite C. And this is called the law of sines. I'll show you how it works. So here we have a triangle, and we need to find the length B. So we know C and the side across from it. So if we take the sine of 45 divided by 30, that'll equal the sine of B and the length across from that. So the sine of 74 divided by B, which is what we're looking for. Now, the sine of 45 and the sine of 74, you can pop those into your calculator now. You can use your calculator a bit later, but let's do it now so you can see what this looks like. So if I put the sine of 45 and the sine of 74 in my calculator, I get 0.707 and 0.961. Now I've got this ratio, and I can cross multiply to solve for B. And I get 28.83 equals 0.707b. Divide both sides by 0.707, and I see that B is 40.8. Let's try another one. Okay, so I'm looking for D. And I know I can take the sine of 82 divided by D, and that'll equal the sine of E divided by 24. But I don't know what E is. But I can figure out E because I know that all the angles of the triangle equal 180. So I can figure out that angle E is 58, and then I can take the sine of 58, divide that by 24. Again, you can pop that into your calculator if you want and cross multiply. So we've got 0.848 times D equals 23.76. Divide both sides by 0.848, and I find that D is 28.02. What happens if we need to find an angle? Same process, it's just going to look a little bit different towards the end. So we'll set up our equation. We take the sine of 88 divided by 26, and that equals the sine of C, which is what we're looking for, divided by 21. So we'll cross multiply, and we get 26 times the sine of C equals 21 times the sine of 88. If I divide both sides by 26, I see that the sine of C is 21 times the sine of 88 divided by 26. Now, this is a good time to stick that into your calculator. So we get the sine of C equals 0.807. Now, if we're looking for an angle, we can take the sine inverse of that. So sine inverse of 0.807 tells us that C is the angle 53.82. So it's nice to be able to use this for any triangle. It doesn't have to be a right triangle. Just have to use these ratios and proportions, and you can do all kinds of things. Thanks for being here.